All right, hello and welcome back to Gay by Gay.
Hi. Hello.
You choke on your coffee at the end there. Hello. This is the end of the lead up to Christmas week.
Black Santa.
Or Christmas Weave.
Christmas Weave.
Christmas
Ugly
Weave.
Christmas sweaters. Where am I going? Black Santa. So in case you
silence.
In case you couldn't follow that beginning, what we're actually going to be talking about in this episode is Christmas traditions. So, I promised last time that I would discuss Black Santa.
Yeah.
Tell us about
Black Santa. Okay, so my family and I, we have a tradition in our house where we always decorate the tree. We put up lights and everything, like, in the weeks towards Christmas, because we usually put up our tree, like, 2 weeks before, somewhere in there. Like, my mom is always pushing to put it up December 1st, but she almost never gets there. We'll see what happens. But we put up lights and everything, but we don't really, like, quote unquote, decorate the tree. Like, the tinsel and everything doesn't go on until, like, Christmas Eve, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like, we'll put up a couple of ornaments just to make it look nice for pictures and everything, but we really decorate it with all, like, the family ornaments and everything Christmas Eve. That's, like, our Christmas Eve tradition.
Okay. Yeah.
So there was one year in particular, and this is why this has become a running family joke, because this thing now sits on our mantle every year at Christmas because it is just a running gag in our family now. We were going through our boxes of Christmas ornaments, and I happened to pull one out, and it was this little picture of, like, a little Santa guy on it, and I was like, okay, that's kind of cute. I don't know where it came from. So I pulled it out of the box. Color me surprised. Looking at the box, it's just a typical...
Was that a pun?
No. I pull it out of the box, and when you look at the box, it's just a picture of Santa, and you know, it's just him holding a little sack of toys or whatever, you know. But I'm looking at this ornament, and I have to laugh because the Santa looks nothing like the Santa on the box because this Santa is black. I don't know if Mom realized when she bought it.
Yeah.
The Christmas ornament on the box looked like just regular old, like, white Santa Claus. But when you look at the ornament, it is literally like black Santa with a white beard.
We will show you guys one day.
I will try to find it again. It's in a box somewhere. I will see if I can take a picture of it. But I remember laughing so hard, and I just showed it to my sister, and we could not stop laughing about it. And Mom was like, oh, it's not funny. What are you laughing about? But every year, Shannon and I now put this thing on the mantle, and I don't know if Mom even realizes it, because we kind of hide him back behind. Mom always puts, like, a garland on the mantle. We kind of hide him in the garland, so that whenever Shannon and I walk by, we know that Black Santa is sitting there watching who's naughty and who's nice in the living room. So Black Santa. That's a holiday tradition for my sister and I. Black Santa.
The hilarious thing between your Black Santa and mine is real.
You have a real black... What?
Well, he's not mine, but...
I mean, can you claim a person, really?
No, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, I used to go to this church with my grandma. I don't know if she goes there anymore. My brain went, is she still alive?
Yes, I think your grandmother is still alive, dear.
We would go there, like, every year for Christmas. Not Christmas Day, but it would be a couple days before. And then, like, the Santa dude would give out, like, presents for, like, all the kids that would be there.
Yeah.
And it would just be, like, assorted presents, not, like, meant for you. But...
No, just, you know, like, that little stuff that you get at... Like, not necessarily the dollar store, but, you know, the dollar store.
You know what I mean? Like, just one of those.
Yeah.
I was going there ever since I was, like, a baby. And I think... It wasn't up until I was like 9 years old. I walked into the room where Santa usually was. I look at the place at the Santa chair, and it's this black dude without a beard.
Whoop.
He's just wearing the Santa hat and the Santa costume. I'm just like,
oh, I love it.
My mom looks at me. She's like, I'm sorry, and I'm like, what happened to old Santa? And she's like, I don't know.
Old Santa went to Costa Rica and got a 7-year tan.
Literally. And I was like, all right. And then when I had to go sit on his lap, he's like, ho, ho, ho. And I'm like, you don't do it right.
Aww.
Yeah, that's my Black Santa. He gave me a good gift, though.
That's good.
But yeah, that's my Black Santa.
That's your Black Santa. How about you, Aliyah? Any Black Santas in your holiday past?
No.
No. I also had a native Santa, but...
I would like to dress up as Santa one day.
You were an elf.
You are much more suited to being an elf. Number one, in size, and number two, in the lack of a beard
I
feel like
and a gut.
A Santa cosplay.
You're Scrooge, she's the elf, and I'm like one of the reindeer.
I am Mrs. Claus's,
Rudolph.
like, a negative Nancy sister.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed.
The Res-Nose?
The Res-Nose. No, Aliyah,
You
no
need to write that as a book.
That's me.
Rudolph the Res-Nosed Lesbian.
Oh my god.
Christmas again?
Oh man, Christmas traditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Black Santa in your tradition?
No Black Santa.
How unfortunate
in
for
my
you.
Tradition.
You're missing out. You know, Black Santa is MVP.
You know,
Santa's black facing. We need to stop this
No,
madness.
no, no, no.
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 Anyways, disclaimer, Santas can be black too.
No, they can, but
Everyone can be a black. Nope.
No, Leah,
Not
that is blackface if
No.
you say that.
We're gonna move on.
Abort mission, just quick, punch out, get out of here,
In my
pull away.
In my
Pull out of
extended
the
family,
harbor.
one of my favorite parts of Christmas is I go over to a family member's house, one of my extended family members, and I get to have shrimp.
you eat
We
shrimp
make
on
shrimp.
Christmas.
Yeah, we're pork chops. We're Portuguese. I eat shrimp on Christmas, but we don't do it anymore though. We don't have Christmases together anymore.
Yeah, your
There's
family
a
had a
fight.
fallout.
A fallout?
There's a
Oh.
fallout.
Oh, it was bad.
Christmas fights, man.
Aye. Any other Christmas traditions? Do you guys go tobogganing or anything? Or I guess a lot of people call it sledding, but we call it
Sledding.
tobogganing
Yeah,
here.
tobogganing.
Do you guys go tobogganing?
No.
I love going.
I have a
sledding.
yearly tradition. Anytime I go tobogganing, I always hit a tree.
I like snowboarding.
Ask my family. It's a legit thing. Anytime I go tobogganing, I lose control and slam into a tree. I don't go
Only thing
tobogganing
you'll be
anymore.
slamming into.
Well, yeah, it's the only thing it's the only piece of wood that I ever slam into. at
God
least.
damn it.
I'm not ashamed of that joke.
I pick a Christmas song every year. That's my favorite Christmas song for that season. This
You don't have the same one year after year. It's just like a different one every year.
last year it was the Charlie Brown Christmas time.
Oh my
is
gosh.
here, happiness and cheer.
You don't like that movie though.
I don't like that.
Y-
Well,
you were disappointed in that
I
movie.
have beef with that movie.
God damn it.
But this year I don't know. I thought like last year I wanted it to be like the Christmas song where it's like what's it called? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that one.
I know the one.
With that guy.
With that guy?
Nat King Cole.
Yeah, I know the one.
But now, there's a different song. I like it when Michael Bublé says...
Bublé? God, Aliyah, I love your pronunciation. I
Bublé?
do. Bublé.
When he sings, I'll Be Home for Christmas because long
That's a good
distance
one.
relationship.
I feel like we're going to be singing Blue Christmas this year.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you.
How about any traditional Christmas movies? Do you guys watch any specific movie? This is a bit of a weird one. Does anyone know the really creepy stop animation Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer story?
I
Yeah.
think it's creepy.
The one,
I like that
The
one.
one with the weird Yukon guy,
Yeah.
Like the weird
Cornelius, Yukon Cornelius, and like the abominable snowman.
Yeah.
With the really weird elf that wants to be a dentist. Yes,
Yeah.
that is like a traditional movie that I
love that
watch
movie.
every single year. I watch Home Alone every year.
Every year, yep.
What else do I watch? Do you guys watch Polar Express?
No,
No,
that movie's
Alex
scary.
likes it. She wants me to watch it with her.
Mm.
Just there, so.
That movie's scary.
I watch many versions of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, probably because I've always liked animals more than people, so I feel like the traditional ones that I watch are all like about animals.
Is there more than one?
Oh, there's so many versions of Rudolph.
I only know the
You have
stop
no
motion
idea.
one.
There's so many versions of Rudolph.
Do you guys remember... Oh, this is an old one. Back when you were kids in elementary school, you would have a Christmas concert. You would sing Christmas songs.
Oh man, Christmas concerts.
That's a tradition.
Oh,
I hated
that.
it.
That was a
Youngster.
thing.
Because my music teacher would come up with, she'd find these like, they weren't even traditional Christmas songs. They were just some weird ones that she found.
Well, I mean,
I
it's
was
probably
like-
because so many people hear the Christmas ones over and over and over again that
Yeah.
they try to find new stuff, and it's hard. I get it.
But like, it's ugly and I don't want to sing it.
That's fair.
I would just kind of stand there and lip sync.
I remember Christmas concerts though. Oh,
Yeah.
that's an old memory
I
though.
know.
I still love dressing
man.
up for those. That's the only thing. Oh,
We played recorder, and I couldn't read the music, so I didn't know how to play it.
God.
What about any traditional like holiday dinners? Do you guys do Christmas Eve dinner? Do you have any traditions for that?
Well,
Because I know I've heard that some people do traditional like lasagna Christmas Eve, or some people do traditional like
Lasagna?
Chinese food Christmas Eve, and I'm like, weird.
We never did anything really special food-wise, except for like the shrimp and stuff. We would do, however, Christmas with the big extended family on Christmas Eve, and then Christmas morning would be with our individual families at our houses and all that.
How about for you, Charlie? Anything traditional on Christmas Eve
Well,
or on Christmas?
before my grandpa died, we would. I can't talk. I'm sorry.
Brain, galaxy brain.
We would wake up like on Christmas Day, and we'd open our presents, and we'd go to like their house after, and we'd eat dinner there and everything. We'd eat breakfast there. I don't know. We would just do everything there. And then after he passed away, it was kind of more of a go to my grandma's house on Christmas Eve, and wake up and for our presents on Christmas Day, which is great.
I hear it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I hear it. Yep.
So yeah, we're not really like, we love Christmas, but we don't love Christmas. That makes
Not
sense.
traditionalist like that?
No.
See, in my house, my mom was all about Christmas, probably because my dad was sick from a very young age, for me at least.
Yeah.
So she always tried to throw her everything into Christmas, because there was always that mentality, because with the cancer, there was always that kind of thought, well, this could be the last one. Every single Christmas would try and top the last one. Like, our house was a literal winter wonderland as kids.
Dang.
I have to wonder if that's why I don't like it. It's just because it's associated with so many sort of negative memories for me, because there was always that pressure, what if this is the last one?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any, like, traditional gift opening order? Like, I know in my family, for my extended family, we did the youngest first.
Not necessarily. Maybe it's just because we're all a little bit older in my family, because it's just me, my mom, and my sister.
Yeah.
All of our extended family does not live in the same city as us. Most of them live in, like, on the other side of the country, actually. And we're not necessarily very close with my dad's side of the family. I'll get into that at another time, because that's Pandora's box right there.
Great.
But we're not necessarily close with that side of the family. So as far as it goes, night before, we don't necessarily do anything. We always decorate the tree. No traditional sort of food items or anything for dinner. And we also always read the night before Christmas, like the old book. We always read that. Morning routine, wake up. We always, we're so bad in this house. We're all complete night owls. So we will always try to be out doing the other one. So we always try to surprise each other by putting the stockings on the end of the beds. But the thing is, because we're all night owls,
awake.
We're all awake. And so
Caught you.
we're all just constantly staring at each other, waiting for the other people to fall asleep so we can put their stocking on their bed.
Great.
But we always open stockings first. And then we'll wait a little bit. We'll open presents. And again, there's no specific order. It's just kind of, usually it's, we don't go in order of who's receiving. We go in order of who's giving, actually. So it's like, if my sister Shannon is giving first, then Shannon gives mom a present from her and me a present from her. Or if I'm giving, then I give one of my presents to mom and one of my presents to Shannon. Do you know what I mean? So it's a little bit backwards in that aspect. And then typically we have breakfast after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't normally end up eating breakfast until like noon,
Do
but
you
whatever.
like eat like dinner and stuff like that?
We do eat dinner. We normally eat like a very early dinner. We usually eat at like 4 or 5. Because you guys have both been over for Christmas dinner at my place before. So, you know, very traditional. You know, I feel like ham is more traditional, but those of you who know me know that I cannot stand pork products.
Yeah.
There's a long story behind that. I will also tell that story at some point, because, that's a... I was a weird kid, and that led to my hatred of pork products. But yeah, so my mom always does turkey instead. And I know for you this year, I'm actually going to be responsible for making your dinner, Charlie, because you're vegetarian. So I will actually be taking over the vegetarian cooking for you.
Yes, she always does.
I always do. I know my kids. What about for you guys? Any traditional food or present orders in the morning, or any traditional breakfast that you guys do?
No.
Not at all?
No, the day, so basically this is how Christmas in my house goes, Christmas Day. You wake up. You go to the basement where my dad sleeps, because he sleeps on a couch.
The troll in the basement.
And I sit there and I open my present while he's still sleeping. My mom's videoing me opening my presents. I give her my presents, occasionally give my dad a present, depends on the year.
Sometimes he gets one,
if he's been good that year.
Oh my god.
So you are Santa.
Exactly.
You know if he's been naughty or nice.
Yeah, give him the presents, and then when I was younger, it would be, okay, we'll have breakfast, maybe. Mostly it's just like bacon, eggs, and toast, regular breakfast.
Okay, yeah. Traditional.
And then we go to our separate rooms. I wait a couple hours. My mom goes, go ask Daddy to help you put together this toy that you got when I was younger, at least.
Yeah. I was like staring at you and I was like, you still get toys?
No, I don't
I was very confused for a second there.
Well,
I was like, what?
I want toys. But
not that kind of toy.
I don't want toys. No, I'm not asking my mom for different kinds of toys.
no.
But Yeah, we went on. I was
Your
like,
girlfriend will get you a toy for
Yeah,
Christmas. Don't you
yeah.
worry.
I'll be like, hey, Dad, set this thing up for me, please. And he'll come. He'll try to set it up. It won't happen.
It
He
won't
will
happen.
fail.
He would fail. He'll go
Right.
back downstairs. I figure it out. And then I play with whatever I got for Christmas.
Great.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet
does sound-
Christmas Day.
I mean, it's a small family for you as well,
Yeah, well,
right?
especially with my sister moved out.
Yeah, your sister's moved out, and your sister's very much a homebody. If she
Yeah.
doesn't have to come for, like, family
Oh,
dinners
no.
or anything, or even holidays, your sister
Yeah.
will not go.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, when I was dating MD, he has divorced parents, so we would go do the
Oh, the whole family
yeah.
circuit? Yeah, I
his
hear ya.
grandparents, and then his dad, and then his mom, and then his grandparents on his mom's side.
This is the one reason that I'm actually very glad that I don't have a significant other, because I can't imagine doing the Christmas family circuit.
So, like 4 different Christmases.
I am very much that type of person where it's like, leave me alone. Like, just because it's not, well, I mean, I do dislike most people. It's not that I dislike my family. It's just that I'm a person who does need space in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So, to some extent, I can't imagine just being shoved from family to family to family constantly. Like, that would just destroy me. And I already don't like Christmas to such an extent that I feel like it would just make me hate it.
I liked it because it was a lot of food.
That's fair.
Yeah.
How about for you, Charles?
No.
Nothing? No traditions? No nothing?
No. Like, honestly, like,
Just very casual?
yeah, like we would, I think the only thing we would do, but it's pretty, everyone does it, they put like cookies out and like,
Cookies
Carrots
and
for,
milk
like,
for Santa.
Santa.
And the reindeer, yeah.
I would eat it, but
Did anybody
it's fine.
else put out
It's
carrots for
fine.
the reindeer? Because that was something we did in my house.
Yeah, I
we
used
put
to
out
put
carrots
carrots
for the reindeer as well. Did you
I
do that,
just-
Aliyah?
No.
I-
My mom said, I bought these, you're not leaving them out overnight.
Oh, okay.
God damn it. The one thing I did, I remember this one year, I chopped up the carrots for the reindeer to be able to eat them.
That's cute.
Like no joke, it was like small little chops. And then
My parents were very extra around Christmas.
Did your mom do like the elf on the shelf and moving it and all that?
No, what we
I've
did,
never done
what,
that either.
what my mom did though, she literally, there was one year where she went out into the yard in the middle of the night, and you know those like reindeer light displays that you can get? She took it and put hoof prints all over the front
That's
yard in the
scary.
middle of the night, and she woke us up,
Yeah.
and she even literally, she chewed on the ends of the carrot and then spat them out into the snow. So she was like,
that sounds
"Look,"
like your mom.
she was like, look, girls, the reindeer were here. Look
Yeah.
at all the chewed up carrot bits, and look, there's hoof prints. Like, my sister and I full on bought it.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
We bought it because
Yeah.
we were like, how? Like, there's no way. There's no way this could have
That's so
happened if
cute.
it wasn't for the reindeers. So, like, very extra.
I was always the one killing the Christmas spirit for my siblings.
I can see it.
I remember this one time.
You would be the type to scream from the top of the stairs, Santa's not even real,
Yeah.
you idiots.
Yeah.
Like, that's
No,
you.
Jolena, I'm pretty sure she still plays in Santa. But there's this one year, she has a black Christmas tree, by the way.
That's kind of...
That sounds like something I would do.
A black
Yeah.
Christmas tree.
I would get a black Christmas tree with purple frosted tips.
Her,
I would do
she
it.
has a black Christmas tree with orange garland. Garland?
Oh, it's like a Halloween Christmas
I
tree.
love it.
Halloween Christmas
Oh,
tree.
I
Nice,
love
I
it.
like it too.
I love it.
But her mom's kind
Oh.
of, but yeah. This one time, I woke up with her on Christmas and we went running downstairs. She's like, oh, look at all the presents! Santa bought me a present! And I'm like, Santa's not real, you dumbass. And she's like, yes, he is. Look at his name's right there. And I'm like,
Oh, dear.
You know what movie I love?
Hmm.
The Nightmare
Gosh.
Before Christmas.
that's a good movie.
I like that movie.
Hot button topic, though. Is it a Christmas movie or is it
It's
a Halloween
both.
movie?
Who knows?
It's both.
It's both.
It's good
Yeah.
for both.
It's both.
You
Yeah.
can watch it both.
I would say maybe it leans a little bit more on the Halloween side, and yet at the same time, the message is more Christmassy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I go back and
It's
forth.
I
like you
love
can watch it for both. Both
Yeah.
holidays.
I like how we just look at each other and we all just nod at
It's
each
like,
other
yeah.
in pure silence.
That's what we
Just-
always do.
Yeah.
We see each other from
We-
from across the room in the dance
We,
room.
we
We're
just
like,
nod at each other.
Do you guys have any special like Christmas garments?
There is actually another tradition that I kind of forgot about. Night before Christmas, we always, in my family, buy each other Christmas pajamas that we put on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
So some people actually have that tradition of opening presents Christmas Eve. I don't know what that's all about. But that's like the one thing. Like, we'll literally box them up and wrap them up and everything. And we'll present each other these presents. Like, we literally know it's just pajamas. But it's the tradition behind it,
Yeah.
right? So we always get new pajamas. And then if we get anything on Christmas, we can choose to wear it or not. I mean... You guys have both been to my house.
Yeah.
Since when does my sister ever leave that metal? Like, my sister, she has a couple of favorite metal bands. she never takes off this sweater from this one particular band. Like, have you guys ever seen her?
Yes.
Or her boyfriend in anything different?
Like
Because
her
they wear the
zip-up sweater?
They wear the same sweater.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them in anything different?
They're just... Like,
Same thing, year round.
If you were to meet her sister, you would like be like, oh, she doesn't seem like the type to be all snuggly. You see her with her boyfriend.
They are very snuggly.
Oh,
Some people have their people.
There was one year, my sister and her boyfriend drove me home after Christmas because my mom was like really tired, and we were like, okay, it's fine. My sister will take me home. I don't know what happened. We were parked out front of my house, and I was sitting in the back of her car, and she had to press the unlock button, and we had just been chatting for a few minutes. But I guess she and David had started talking, and I kind of phased out of the conversation because I was tired at that point. And I was just, waiting for... Bless you.
Thank
You sneezed as well. Surprise sneezes. It happens.
Sneezes.
Surprise
The
sneezes.
gift of Christmas. Surprise sneezes.
That sounds like something that you
That's
would
a
hear
real
in
gift,
Cards
man.
Against Humanity. That's another tradition. We also play
Oh,
Cards
yeah.
Against Humanity.
I
But
love
anyway, back to the story.
bless you.
I guess my sister and her boyfriend had forgotten that I was in the car. They started making out in the front of the car while I was trapped in the back of the car, and I was completely
Just start
horrified.
screaming.
I actually did. I was like, "Let me out!" And Shannon like turns bright red and goes, "Oh, like unlocks the door." I like bolt out of the car. I was like, "Get me out of here!" They full on started like a makeout session, and they just totally forgot I was there.
I can't even picture them doing that. It
My,
makes me
my
sick.
sister and her boyfriend do not seem like the type. They're both like pure metalheads, like very standoffish, I guess, to some extent. Like they just don't seem like the type. But together, they are. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's nice, but it's weird.
It's-
But yeah, other tradition in my house, Cards Against Humanity. Not the most Christmas friendly game, but it's a game that we play on
Good
Christmas
game.
nevertheless.
Good game.
We have fun. I almost always win.
We should play
I
that
have that.
together.
I have that really bad.
Oh, yeah, we should.
I have that really bad sense of humor.
Yeah.
Except there was one year. We have a mutual teacher at our studio that we're also friends with. Her name is April. There was one year. We were all a little bit tipsy. Well, all of us over 18 were a little bit tipsy because them's the rules in our country and our city. 18 is the age for alcohol. So a lot of us were a little bit tipsy. She got a card that literally just said pussy.
Yeah.
That was all it said, and I guess she started laughing at one point because she read the card and she just goes,
I think
Pussy.
the blank card, or the card with the blanks was, what's that smell?
pussy. And literally, that's how she said it, and now it's a running
Yeah.
joke. Whenever I see her, I'll go, pussy. And, like, it's just a thing now. It's
Yeah.
just a thing now. And that came from Christmas.
Christmas.
Whoops.
That came from Christmas.
That came from Christmas.
Oh, Christmas.
Creamer.
And I mean, now for your traditions, I guess your traditions are kind of my traditions because we've
Yeah.
more or less adopted you into the
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
So you guys are just one of us now.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
How about you guys out there? Any holiday traditions? Anything you want to share with us? I would love to know. I'm sure that there are some, like, absolutely
Sharing is
amazing.
caring.
Yeah.
There's probably some absolutely amazing ideas that we've never considered that we would absolutely
And we're
love.
just like boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by all means, tell us what you're up to. Tell us what you're doing. We would love to know. And that's it.
Yeah, take it gay by holiday gay, guys.
Bye.
Holiday.
Holi-Gay! Oh, Christ, no. Holi-Gay!
Holiday.
Bye.